What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. I'm just doing a little update tonight from the shop. I've got some new stuff and some old stuff here in front of me. I just figured I'd do a little update just because I'm kind of bored messing around in here. But I got some new stuff, some interesting stuff, and I've also got. I just wanted to kind of show my plans for some tool restoration videos I'm going to be doing, and just some cool tools that I have, a lot that I've gotten recently, and just kind of showing what's coming up next for tool restorations. And but first, I'm going to show you. So I got some new tools. I got three new things here. The first thing, these were on sale on Amazon. Now these are Nico brand. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is Nico. I have some stuff by them. You can get them. They're like an Amazon brand. They're really cheap, straight out of China. Tools. But I've had some good luck with them actually with like some of their drill bits, and I've got a little drill chuck that you can put in an impact driver that I actually really like. That were just cheap stuff, but that doesn't mean just because it's cheap and made in China, it doesn't always mean to me that it's horrible. I mean some stuff it's kind of good just to get the cheap version. If it works out, then great. You guys know I'm all about made in the USA stuff, and I still buy almost all made in the USA tools. But um, I'm susceptible to the super cheap stuff. I still go to Harbor Freight and whatever. But that being said, if you are looking for some bargain, long reach pliers, and you're on a budget, and you need kind of like a cheaper solution, but you want a good set of tools still, these are not what you're looking for. These are perhaps in terms of fit and finish and like machining, the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like these Nico long reach pliers, this set is so bad of like just the fit and finish of them, like the quality of just like, I mean, look how crooked that is and how poorly poorly done these are. I mean, just the way that I mean, it's just crazy. Like, and they're all like that. They're all just now these they got all of them have a little bit different of an angle. These are the straight ones. Um, they're really not that straight. They're pretty not straight actually. They're supposed to be straight, but man, they don't match up well. And man, they're just goofy. This set was $21. So I mean, that's pretty cheap for a pair like for a set like this. This one is probably the best one of the bunch. This curve. Um, they're just not very, they're not very good quality tools. But you know what? These ones are the funniest. These ones are like a slight bend, but it's just like, why would you make that slight of a bend? It almost looks like this was just a straight pair that came out a little wonky, so they were just like, all right, well, throw it in the set. I mean, I don't know. These are just unbelievably poorly made. But I thought about returning them. I paid $21 for them on sale on Amazon. But these are just going to be good beater tools, and you still can grab something with them, and they are. I don't have long bent nose pliers like this, and these will still work. I mean, if they break, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Um, they're not like they're pretty smooth. They're not like it's just funny how little attention they paid to the finer details of these. Um, but I just think it's still worth keeping them. If anything, if I need to, stick some pliers down somewhere really, really gross, I'll use these. I actually like the handles on them. I like that they have these orange and yellow handles. They're easy to see. Um, I think the handles are pretty nice. Now, the they're super flimsy. They're not the greatest. But for $21, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna get them. This is gonna come in handy one day, and it will grab something. All I needed to do is grab something. So, and I might even take the belt sander to these and try and clean them up a little bit. There's no really making them perfect, but I'm keeping them. So those are Nico long reach pliers. They're just funny. Here are some Nico little. I destroyed some O-rings the other day that I was wanting to reuse with like a pick like this. If I can find one. Yeah, pick like this, And I said, I'm just gonna get a set of those little flat ones. And these were like $11. They were on sale too. There was a bunch of Nico stuff on sale. So I picked them up, and they actually seem fine. They're not nearly as poor of quality as those pliers are. This is more in line of what I would think of when I think of Nico. So these I think are going to come in handy, and I can see them coming in handy for more than just getting O-rings, like maybe even popping hoses off of stuff, um, shit like that. So that's a good little set. You can't beat the price on that. And then I did get one really nice tool. I mean, really nice tool. And that is these Klein wire strippers. And I got the glow in the dark kind because, I'm always doing electrical work in the dark. And I need glow in the dark handles for all the wire stripping I do in the pitch black. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really ever do that, but they're still really cool, and the handles are so thick. It's like, man, this is some nice cushiony rubber. I'm a spring and a lock guy. I like a spring and a lock on a set of wire strippers. I know some people take it off. I don't, and this one actually has a pretty nice lock on it. But man, this is just a tool that you pick it up and you're like, man, this is a nice tool. I think it was $22, and I got it because my Klein wire strippers that I've been using forever, they're just starting to get a little worn out. The cutters have got some nicks in them, but more importantly, when I strip wire with these, I can tell that they're just getting a little bit dull, and they still work, and I'll still use them, but I figured it was time for an upgrade. And man, are these an upgrade. I thought about getting just another set of these ones because these are cheap. They're like $14 or something. But man, I started looking at these on Amazon and I was like, man, those just look really nice. And wow, I mean, they're really nice. And I think I'm converted to this style. They just fit so well in my hand. They got big cushiony grips. I'm real pleased with these. So I'm really going to have a nice set of Klein electrical tools now. I've really got the full setup with my other Klein tools as far as pliers and stuff for wiring. Man, I've got the setup now. And then, that's the new stuff. And then the stuff that I've got in here that I'm planning on doing some videos about, I have made my first, and I'm working on editing a video about like a tool restoration video. The first actual like tool restoration process video is coming out soon. I did a restoration on these Klein needle nose, and they're super nice now. I mean, super nice. I was not able to get this pitting out, but these were in really bad shape. You'll see how they started. The pitting was just horrible, but the belt sander and the flap disc, they got it out. So I'm working on doing some tool restoration videos. And that being said, these are my next few projects, and I'm looking forward to it. This pair of Channel Lock needle nose pliers, I've been finding a lot of really nice needle nose pliers. This set feels really good. Just the shape of these handles is great. And I mean, I just oiled them up a little bit with some WD-40, and they're so smooth. Once I get these cleaned up, they're such a good size for an everyday pair. Man, I really like them, and I really like that they have the deep stamping and the, for the Channel Lock branding there. So, and I think I can they're a little splayed out on the end here, but I think I can fix that, heat it up and squeeze it back together, hit it with a hammer or something. So these are going to be really beautiful. And another thing that's cool, speaking of Klein, these are Kleins. When I found them, they looked just like this. You could not tell at all what they were. But I took a little Dremel wire brush and brushed it off right here. And you probably can't even make that out in the camera. But these are Kleins. I saw the little lineman guy. So I'm going to take these apart since they have the nut and really try and do a full-on shine them up and make these, because they just feel really good and they've got a lot of life left in them, so that's going to be neat. And then these two are going to be kind of practice ones, because these are a vacuum grip, which these are cool. They got really neat handles. But I'm just going to try and restore them, make them look as good as I can. They got a little bit of a nick in the cutting edge there, so I might be able to do something about that. But these are just really neat. And I've showed these in another video, but I did a restoration on these Crescent Tool Company, Jamestown, New York Crescents. I mean, look how beautiful those came out, and they looked just like this. I was talking about this in another video, but man, so these are fun to do. So I'm going to do that with these. These ones, I mean, look how bad that pitting is. This is just going to be practice. I'm going to see how I can do on these. It's a shame because they're Utica. They're really, like, this was a nice set of pliers. And they're a good size that I don't really have, so I'd love to at least make them usable, because this is a neat little size. So we'll see. I mean, these are really far gone, so I don't have a lot of optimism that those are going to be perfect. And these Dymaloys, they've got some pitting too that I won't be able to get out probably, but I can definitely get these serviceable. And they're very similar to my other Dymaloys that have the thicker, harder plastic handles. These just have the rubber, and I'm trying to decide which one I like better. I might sell one or the other. But I don't know. I probably won't. I said I would because somebody wanted to buy. I said if I found another pair of these, I'd sell them, and now I'm having second thoughts. I don't know. But so this will be a good pair. I mean, the cutters are still in awesome shape. They're actually really perfectly fine right now. I just want to make them, clean them up and make them look prettier. And who knows? Maybe I can get that pitting out. We'll see. And then these are the two that I'm really looking forward to doing real full-on restorations on, making them really pretty, nice tools that I'm also going to use. These ones I may not actually use. these are a perfect candidate for restoration. These are just really cool old school channel locks. Now I don't know, it says patented in Canada 1953. I don't really know what that means. I don't know if these are from 1953 or not. But I've already put these in the Evapo Rust. They were super, super rusty. Now they're just dark, stained. But these Channel Lock 420s, look how cool that is. And they're just beautiful. They're in beautiful condition. They were just super rusted up from sitting forever in a basement. And but once I get these cleaned up, I'm going to take this apart here, and I am going to do like a full sand, polish, finish on these. I may even paint. Since I don't want to cover this up, I'm not going to put handles on this, but I do kind of want to put some, maybe like some, I could find some blue, like Channel Lock blue paint, and paint in this stamping. I think that would look really cool if these letters were just blue. And but I mean, these are in really perfect condition with the teeth and everything. They just need a full-on redo. And this is going to be just like a really cool vintage pair of channel locks. I'm really, really looking forward to doing the video restoring these. So that's going to be really fun. And then the other thing that I'm really looking forward to is these Crescent nippers. I love finding tools that are in basically brand new condition, but just have been sitting for so long that they get rusty and stuff, but you can clean it up. Like these just need a good cleaning and wire wheel, and a little bit of sanding or something, or maybe the fiber wheel will clean these up. I can get all this looking perfect. And these cutters are like, they've never really been used, I don't think. And once I get it all cleaned up, I'm going to do a Plasti Dip. I've ordered some Plasti Dip stuff where you just dip them to get the handles. And I think these would look beautiful with some red handles. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dip these in some red Plasti Dip, and these are going to be some red handled Crescent nippers, and I'll use them. I mean, this is just going to be a great pair. This is just a super high quality, nice pair that it deserves to be brought into the 21st century with some nice handles. So that's what's on the agenda here in the Real World Tool Reviews shop. The channel's just been going great. I never thought it would take off the way it has, and just you guys that are like going to sales and looking for vintage tools and stuff, and let me know. It's just really fun. I got that belt sander. I'm just working on restoring tools, and I'm just having a blast doing this channel. And you guys are the reason. So y'all just keep on watching the videos. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. If you like old tools and bargain hunting for tools, restoring tools, and just talking about the tools that we use, and you like all that kind of stuff, then Real World Tool Reviews is the channel for you. We're just getting started. We're just on the beginning of a endless possibilities of cool stuff that we can accomplish on this channel. So anyway, that's just what's going on in the shop. It's a beautiful evening, and thanks for watching.